How's it going, everyone? It is Andre Williams, and you know what time it is. It is time for the joke of the day. If you're new to this channel, we do this 5 days out the work week. Maybe you had a long, maybe you had a stressful day, maybe it was the market conditions why you come to watch this video plus hear one of my corny jokes. So here it comes. What do you call a cheap circumcision? A ripoff. Come on. That was good, right? It was corny, right? So what we're going to be talking about today, we're going to be talking about Coinbase's debut. That's number one. Then number two, we're going to be talking about opportunities. What we saw inside the market today. You guys know I want to be able to keep you guys updated on a regular basis of stocks that you should be keeping an eye on because these stocks have a good amount of upside to them. And then for the third point, we're going to be talking about the market conditions and why we saw what we saw. So to get into the first part, as far as the Coinbase IPO. So the price just kept on changing. I was keeping an eye on it. It came out like around 130 is when it actually debuted. And they kept saying, well, you know what? It's going to be priced at 360s, 370s, 380s. Came out the gate, I think right above $381, made a quick push all the way to about $429. Then ended up being sold off very hard, ended up seeing a low of the day, I think around $310. And when I was seeing it in after hours, ended up running up even further. And that's understandable considering how the market conditions were, but we're going to be getting into that into the later parts of this video. But as far as Coinbase is concerned, it did come out today. I know some of you have already built out your positions. One thing to be aware of, and it's part of the reasons why I didn't take part in any of the action today in regards to Coinbase, is it's going to be extremely volatile, especially as this week progresses. So I just want you to make sure that, hey, you are aware of the risk and know what strategy that you have if you decided to buy today. So in regards to your position, which we spoke about yesterday, make sure you have a dollar cost averaging approach because I do see a lot of price action, whether it's going to be in an upward direction or in a downward direction, that's going to be happening with Coinbase. Now, a lot of people are asking me, what is an alternative? So what I was looking into, I was also looking at Voyager. I haven't looked into it as much as I want to in regards to actually doing a video. That's why I didn't really do a video on it as of yet, but it definitely is looking like a great opportunity. But when I get some more information and do some more due diligence, I'll share it with you guys on the channel. But from what I'm seeing and from what I've been reading and so forth, it does look like a good play if you do not want to actually buy Coinbase stock. But with that said, if you are interested in Coinbase, I would definitely just keep an eye on the price action, see what it looks like, see where it settles at, and then go about building your position. Again, this is if you're interested, but you haven't bought any shares as of yet. When it comes to these particular type of listings, I like to wait. I like to be patient before going all in. Now, let's talk about opportunities. We could see what's going down inside the market. Of course, we've seen a lot of volatility. We've dealt with corrections, and it's been very, very choppy. But I want you guys to realize when the market is down, please, and I'm going to always say this, please don't be bothered by that. This is a good thing. This is an opportunity for you to buy stocks at good prices. Like Warren Buffett would say, and I say this a lot on this channel, be greedy when others are fearful and be fearful when others are greedy. It is better to buy on red days than it is to buy on green days. And I'm emphasizing this because I'm going to be talking about some stocks we talked about on this channel. ChargePoint. When I took a look at ChargePoint, it is in the $23 level. When we talked about it on this channel, it was at around $20. It ran up to $30 as of late, and it now has pulled back. So when you see ChargePoint at $23 or the $23 range, could even be $24 as of this recording, this is a buying opportunity because we believe on this channel that ChargePoint should at least double. It is a long-term hold. As long as electrical vehicles are going to be on the road and they're going to be the focus from now for the next 5 to 10 to 15 to 20 years, this is a stock that you should have in your portfolio. Let me put in the disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor and this isn't financial advice. So just know when you do invest, you're doing it at your own risk. Got to make sure I tell that to you guys because again, I'm not telling you what to do. Everything you do is at your own risk. But at the same time, ChargePoint is a great stock to have in your holdings because you're investing in the future, right? Another stock, Skills. Skills is down into the $15 range. We saw that the day before. I think these are great opportunities for Skill to be in this particular price range. So if you're looking at a company like Skills in regards to mobile gaming, and as far as the upside is concerned, it reached some crazy highs on the year. We heard about the most recent NFL deal. This was at a steal. Even if we take a look at IDEX, Ideonomics, which I just did a video on, ended up having a great catalyst, some great news that came out, but we didn't really see too much changes in the overall stock price. But you know what? That's okay. That just means that's an opportunity. That is a chance to build out your position, or maybe you might have a high cost average. You can start averaging down because again, it's looking really good. And if we look at the EV sector overall in general, a lot of stocks got beaten down. Tesla got beaten down, right? NEO was actually lower. So take an eye on these. Pay attention. If you haven't done so already, get into that state of mind that, hey, when we have days like these, this is the time where you want to build out positions or buy stocks. Or maybe another word that we kind of do is nibble, right? Nibble. Just buy a share or two, buy 10, whatever you can afford, and take advantage of these red days. So at least when the stock goes up, you're putting yourself in a great position. The whole idea is buy low, sell high. So when you're buying on red days, you already know, hey, I'm buying at the low. This is a chance for me to take advantage of this. Also, in a lot of the Bitcoin plays, if you realize a lot of those stocks got beaten down, a lot of people were saying, well, you know what? It's because of the Coinbase coming out and stuff like that. No, there were a lot of things going down inside the market, which I'm going to cover in the last part of this video. But when you see those prices, that's a time for you to pounce. It's a time for you to actually attack. So what that means is I saw Hive Blockchain got down to the $3.50 range. I saw Hut getting down right even below $7 is a good buy, right? We saw like other companies like Mara. Mara was down big. We saw Riot, again, a lot of buying opportunities. And we see this in different sectors. So if you see a particular stock, or maybe there's something that you're invested in, and maybe you believe in the stock a lot more and you want to buy some more shares, this was an opportunity to if the price was down. Because like I said, even when you take a look at the overall, the S&P, you take a look at the NASDAQ, we had an opportunity today. I'm not saying, well, you're not going to get an opportunity for the rest of the week, but I just want to make sure you guys get in that state of mind that, hey, these are buying opportunities when you get the chance. Even Palantir ended up having a pullback in the stock as well. So take a look at your portfolio, look at those plays that you know what you're very, very confident in, and you believe that there's a lot of upside, and see if they're discounted. If they're discounted, hey, it's something to take a look at and take some action on. Now, for the last part of this video, Jerome Powell. 2 words. Jerome Powell. Anytime he's about to go and speak, you see a lot of volatility in the market. You see a lot of selling off. And you know what? It's understandable. The institutions, the hedge funds and so forth, this is how they're minimizing risk. They don't want him to come out and say something and then they end up on the losing end of a trade, right? So this is part of the reasons why. Whenever this happens, what happens with the market? I'll give you guys a second to answer that. Yeah. That's what ends up happening. We end up having sell-offs. We end up getting stocks at good prices. That's my state of mind. That's my mindset. So whenever this happens, just be aware of this. Don't be saying, well, you know what? Why is this stock is not doing any better? Some of you that are invested in SOS, you're saying, oh, why didn't SOS run up more? Why didn't SOS hit $6, $7 when that news came out today? But at the same time, SOS was able to stay consistent and did better than a lot of the other stocks in that particular space that it's in regards to crypto. So I just want you guys to be aware that's always tends to happen. And also it's a way to be prepared, right? So you can look at it like this. Oh, Jerome Powell's about to speak soon. All right, time to buy some puts, right? Or time to short. I don't do this personally. I'm not a big fan of shorting anything and stuff like that, but buying puts, getting into option plays, these are opportunities to take advantage of because it gets very, very volatile and there's a lot of sell-offs that go on, and we've noticed this every single time. So just be aware of that, know that, look at what's going on outside of the stock market. I just want to encourage you to look outside the stock market, or even look outside of some of the stocks that you actually own. Look at different industries. We always have shifts going on inside the market. And if you're aware of these and you can catch these trends, of course you can profit from this. So that's what I wanted to kind of really emphasize in this video. And if you guys have any questions, or maybe you want have some video ideas or some stocks that you want me to actually take a look at, put them down below. I'll be looking over those and hey, be able to actually get those out to you and provide you with an update. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace out.